Oh, here we go.
Tits.
Oh, hey there. So you may have heard of these two annoying little Gen Z Democrat shill boys doing the rounds on TikTok and Twitter.
And I really want to be that person that like reaches the other side, because Democrats, I mean, they're horrible at their jobs, right? They do a lot of shitty things, although I'll vote for them all the time. But it's also hard in the space to criticize
That's
them.
can we clip that quote? They're horrible
Please
at their
don't.
jobs. They
Please,
do shitty
please,
things.
please don't clip that.
Them.
Please.
No, please.
Good one. Way to shoot the side you're shilling so hard for in the foot. They talk really fast, like they're on some kind of Adderall crack cocktail. And use lots of hand gestures to emphasize their totally cool and youthful message, yo. Basically, they're annoying as and really in your face. Apparently, they are paid by the DNC to push this youthful so down with things bro message onto the younger generation about the coolness of the left side of politics. They want Gen Zers to know that Biden is actually really smart and shit. And yeah, maybe he does fall over heaps.
I will catch you, I'll be waiting. Time after time.
But he's basically really youthful on the inside. In fact, he loves the youth. He loves the youth and he just wants to reach out and touch you. Touch your hearts and things.
Warning, 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 warning.
In fact, Chris and Harry even went to see Biden talk at the White House and were really impressed at how he didn't fumble over his words or fall over. They don't believe that the guy is clearly showing signs of being senile and that he should retire.
So we just watched President Biden speak at the White House, and I have never been more confident that this guy needs to be reelected in 2024. He's smart, he's quick-witted, he knows what's best for America, and he fights for the people. And so myself, Chris, and the rest of Gen Z are ready for 2024 and to fight to put him back in the Oval Office. Let's go.
Oh, no. They want him back in the Oval Office for another 4 years, so that by the time his term is up, he is morphed into a skeleton like that Indiana Jones cup-drinking cunt. Watching these wank boys is like if you Benjamin Buttoned Michael Rappaport into a sullen, annoying, pissant teenager. You all know Rappaport. He swears and rants a lot about how much he fucking hates Trump in that irritating, nasal-sounding voice of his.
1996 in New York!
He just really fucking hates that cock-sucking piece of shit Trump, you cock-sucking fucking piece of shit. I'm sorry, that wasn't any good, was it? Here, straight from the source.
Donald Trump, you fat fucking no good sucking miserable motherfucker! You fat sloppy sucker, you!
Yeah, so take him and rewind that shit like 35 years before his balls dropped and he learned swearing was fun and wanted to be in an anti-Trump, anti-Republican boy band that got teenage chicks panting to be woke. They basically really hate Trump. And they think all Republicans are anti-LGBTQ+++++ snazzy flag lovers.
Let's make something abundantly clear. The Republicans who are attacking President Biden for flying the pride flag outside of the White House are the same Republicans who stayed silent while white supremacist flags were being flown outside of Disney in Florida this weekend. They go after the pride flag, which symbolizes pride in oneself, but stay quiet on the others, which symbolize hate and bigotry. Look, the Republican Party continues to be on the wrong side of history, and that is how we should remember them.
My God, these little shits are annoying. In what world in your make-believe head do you actually believe that all Republicans are triggered by the pride flag?
Republicans, does this trigger you? Does this really upset you, this? A flag? Really? Get a hobby!
I can think of a couple of flags that might trigger you boys. No? But it's not just issues like pride that these pair of testicles like to talk about. No. They're deep into social issues, like climate change.
So this was New York City earlier today, completely orange, covered in ash and smoke from forest fires in Canada. And look, myself and other members of Gen Z have been sounding the alarms for a while now. The climate crisis is here, it's now, and climate change is real. My generation needs a planet to live on, and we will not be ignored. And for all of the Republicans and crazy people who deny climate change, you understand that you're literally hurting yourself, your family, and your kids just to believe in conspiracy theories. If we don't take action, events like the ones happening in Canada and New York right now will continue to happen. They'll be more frequent, they'll be more devastating, and they'll hurt more people.
You heard him. He wants a planet to live on, and Republicans need to stop being dicks and give that to him. Mate, I don't know what fucking planet you're living on. And what's with that jaw? You look like an anaconda that's just unhinged its jaw and is ready to eat someone, or one of those O-faced clowns in that carnival game. It's freaky as and big enough already without you yapping it around like a cracked up chihuahua. Yep. Shut up.
So I'm in the state of New York right now, and if you haven't seen the news, forest fires in Canada are blowing smoke and ash down into New York and other surrounding states, and the sky is literally orange right now. Like, it's 2 p.m. and the sky looks like this all over New York City, the suburbs, everywhere across the state of New York.
Nice orange filter there. The sky keeps changing back to blue.
And it just goes to show you that our environment is important. And if we continue down this path of not caring about our environment and not caring about climate change, this will become the reality for a lot more people.
Yeah, this just doesn't send my freak out flag flying. Oops, flag mention, don't want to trigger you. Here in Australia, I'd be worried if there weren't bushfires every year. We live with this shit like it's so normal. In fact, a lot of our fauna need fire to germinate, so it's good for the environment. So you see, we're all too familiar with the orange sky and we don't need a filter. I might just point out that quite a lot of the fires are started by either lightning or arsonists as well. So there's that too. But these guys don't just get mad about social issues. They really don't like it when you lie about making promises to feed people in a cafe. And you're Trump.
Yeah, Donald Trump is a complete fraud. After getting arrested in Florida, he went to a local cafe and promised to buy everybody in the restaurant a meal. Except that never happened. He didn't buy anything for anybody. He lied to all of his supporters in there. He stayed for 10 minutes and left. It was all for show. It was all for a photo op. Look, if it wasn't already abundantly clear, Donald Trump is a bad person. He lies time and time again, even to his own supporters, just to get support. It's disgusting.
Okay, that's about all of these wank stains I can stand.
Donald, hold this, buddy.
Check me out on Twitter. I also upload my videos to Odyssey, BitChute, and Rumble. All links can be found in the video description below. Thanks for watching. Tits out.
Tits.